Salvete omnes, this is I'm Emilia, also known as TheMartianGeek, and welcome back to another episode of Super Mario Bros. 3. In the last episode, Frog! Also, we started invading Bowser's domain, which certainly looks evil and ominous enough. Look at those skulls flashing those silver eyes at us. But in any case, we fought our way through a bunch of tanks that were trying to shoot at us, as well as a bunch of ships that were also trying to shoot at us. And having dealt with Bowser's land and sea forces, it's time to go up in the air, and this can only end well. Not. Yeah, this really is not the kind of stage you want to go into with a frog suit. But if hilarity ensues, then I guess I'm okay with that as long as it's entertaining? Maybe? But as you can see, if you can't tell already, the auto-scroll in this one actually moves faster than in most auto-scrolling levels. And there are a lot of bottomless pits in this one. Those are pretty much the two biggest problems here, though. Rocky wrenches on every other platform certainly don't help matters. And sometimes they can come out and throw their wrenches in a pattern that you pretty much can't avoid. Either you take damage from the wrench, or a flamethrower, or you fall into the pit, and there goes my frog suit. Well, I'm amazed I kept it that long. And pipe already. Well, I won't complain. Hello, Boom Boom Boom. You are very anticlimactic after all that we just went through. Yeah, once again, Boom Boom pretty much goes boom. And I can't believe I made it through that on the first try, because that was what I had always considered to be the hardest level in the game. Not kidding. So I will certainly accept that victory. But, going down this pipe, we come to the third sub-map of World 8, and windowing HDMA! Also, we finally get to some numbered stages. Even if there aren't that many of them, as we'll find out in a bit here. But this is 8-1. It is, for whatever reason, a forest-themed level, or at least the background is. And it uses underground music because that's basically the only dark, ominous type of music they had for regular levels. Can't really use the fortress airship or fortress or airship music, because it isn't a fortress or airship. Star. Yeah, that's kind of hard to get into and out of without getting hit, but really, well, at least I get a power up. Whoa. And let's hope I don't lose it like I almost did there. Also, when boos appear in a normal level, something has gone horribly wrong. That something in this case being, well, it's Bowser's area, so what do you expect, you know? Also, this jump is probably the most difficult part of the stage. Case in point. You have to get a running start, and then you have to jump on that note block, and basically time your press of the B button correctly so that you don't end up just not jumping high enough and falling straight down the pit like I did. I almost made it, but I don't think you can go in any of those pipes. And also, be careful not to hit that block on the left there, because it's one of the bouncy ones, and normally that's not really a good or bad thing, but in that case, it will easily make you fall into the pit if it bounces you back. Also, seriously, I get hit by that thing a second time? I don't know if I've ever gotten that star without taking a hit. Maybe next time I should just forego the invincibility and keep my power up. But then again, I'm not sure if I could really get the flower out of there, or get the power up out of there if it were a flower, given its positioning. Whoa. Thank you, Bullet Bill. I can't believe that worked, but I stand corrected. No thank you. Yeah, Bullet Bills all over the place. And this one, okay, good. Made it. And outrun the Bullet Bill, not that it matters, because it was going to turn into a coin at the end. So, Still have all of my lives. The nice thing about that one is because of that 1-up, as long as you at least make it that far on the stage without dying, you can pretty much try it as many times as you want. Anyway, moving on to 8-2. It's a nighttime desert level. That also has the underground music. Hello, Goomba. Nobody cares about you, except I almost stepped right on the Venus fire trap. The biggest threat in this one is just the sheer number of stinking Venus fire traps. Also, guess who's back for an encore? It's the angry sun. You weren't expecting this thing to show up again, were ya? Yeah, the angry sun is in this one, and fireballs. The angry sun isn't really your biggest threat in this one. Remember what I said in the beginning about the Venus fire traps? Well, they kind of suck in this one. And you kind of need to learn how to lure their fireballs. And not jump right the heck on them, like I just did. Also, to make things worse, 8-2 does not have any power-ups in it. At least, none that I know of, except for a certain bonus area that I won't get into right now. But, you know, 8-1, at least we got the option of up to 2 power-ups. Mushroom, maybe another mushroom or a flower. 8-2, nothing. If you come in small, you are going to be small for the entire level. Well, basically. Okay. There are only 3 fire traps here, so... And I'm not going to attempt sliding down that. Where's the angry sun? There it is. And now we're actually low enough to the ground that it can do something to us. Just... Whoa. Careful timing. Jump. Oh, really? Really? I was right at the freaking end of the stage. Well, that sucks. That didn't even look like its hitbox should have counted. Yeah, I actually had quite a few outtakes on this one in previous recordings, to the point where I didn't bother even keeping the recording, because it wasn't fun to watch me struggle through the same dang level that many times. Also, yes, the P-switch can help there if you don't feel like dealing with the bounciness of the note blocks. I prefer to have some actually solid ground. Well, technically the note blocks are solid, but they have some give to them, you know. Slide, whoa. Jump, jump, slide, slide. Whoa. Here comes the sun, and I say it's not alright. Okay, that one's done with. Yeah, that one gave me more trouble than I was expecting. If it didn't look that hard there, well, you didn't see the 20+ times I struggled through it in the outtakes. Also, pipe. And that just takes you right back here. Second most pointless pipe in the game, after that one in World 7 that takes you nowhere. But moving on to the Fortress of World 8, because this one does indeed have one. And this level is kinda weird. And it's one of those where once you know what to do, it's easy, but getting that far, if you don't know what to do, it can be a huge hassle. Because this is actually a maze level. You have to figure out which doors are the correct ones and not jump into rotodiscs. Oh, well, that's one door I can't go in because I'm not big anymore. I don't actually remember the exact sequence of doors necessary to beat this stage, but I will do my best. Can I actually get up there? I can. So there's a power-up I can get back. And that was pointless, but whatever. Oh, hey, more power-ups. Now watch me just get hit again here. Okay. Now let's go in the door around the blocks shaped like an H. Well, somewhat like an H, and also be ready to jump there, because that is not a very long conveyor belt, and it will drag you right into the lava. Okay, I think we want to just keep going here. Is that a power-up? Okay, leaf. Well, there is absolutely nothing in this stage that you can use the fireballs on, so I will go ahead and take that. And that is a sideways thwomp that is completely blocking my path. Okay, those Podoboos are not timing out very well. Okay, am I in the right place? I don't think I am. Yeah, I'm probably not going to go through every... Well, I know I'm not going to go through every door. I'm just going to go into the lava. The lava is where the party's at. Did I really just say "at" like that? The lava is where the party is. I may have to slap myself for that one. But anyway, take two. At least I didn't die because I... Well, I didn't really die because I didn't know where I was going. And again. I'm not sure if that rotodisc can hit you from where the door is, but I don't really want to risk it, so... So you absolutely have to be big to progress in this stage, I suppose. Which means you absolutely have to avoid getting hit by those rotodiscs. Seems kind of an odd decision to me and kind of pointless, but I will run with it. Okay. 3 hits to play with. I wonder if it's worth hitting some of those other blocks to see if anything's in them. Why not? P-switch? Can't say I was expecting that. The question is, how the heck do I actually get up there? Oh well. I know there's a P-switch later in the level that's mandatory, and that is not it. Don't think I tried this door last time. Also, diagonal thwomps. Yeah, that's a new one. Okay, so that just goes there. Yeah, like I said, I don't remember the exact route you're supposed to take through this one. I have a general idea of what you're supposed to do. But, oh, I should have taken that raccoon leaf. Okay, do I want that door, or... I think I want this door. Well, actually, it's not so much that I know which doors you're supposed to go through, as that I know what the trick is, of sorts. The trick is this. At least I think that was it. Well, it's one of the doors that only appears when you have a P-switch active. That wasn't it. Actually, the one I want appears up there. No, not that one. This one. There we go. And the conveyor belt is not active while the P-switch is, for whatever reason, so that would have come in handy in the World 6 Third Fortress. But yeah, duck under there and you'll get carried into a battle with Boom Boom on a conveyor belt, which makes him marginally more difficult. But D goes down pretty easily, as usual. I think that was actually the last Boom Boom battle in the game. There's one more stage that might have one, but I don't remember if it's Boom Boom or another enemy. So that opened up another keyhole. Now, in case you were wondering what that other pipe at the beginning of the world went to, well, here it is. Go into this pipe, and if you've gotten as far as having beaten the fortress, then this keyhole will be unlocked from, I guess, the airship. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different stage, but that keyhole will be unlocked in any case, and the one that used to be here that you couldn't see unlocked because of the darkness, that was taken care of by the fortress. And this pipe takes us to the 4th and last submap of Bowser's area. There's his castle right there. The end is in sight. But first we'll have another tank stage to deal with. But I think we've done enough for one episode. So, we will go into that tank and Bowser's castle next time. I will see you then.